We got another one, baby. We've been rolling out these team videos, so why don't we keep it on going? So we've knocked down a couple. We talked in Signum in the minor league. We talked no ping. I saw y'all motherfuckers in the comments. I talked more about Black Dragons than no ping, I suppose, but it's about the scenario and the situation. We talked no ping. We talked in Signum, and we talked Space Station Gaming. In fact, we've spoken SSG twice. I'm literally looking at the uploading of my hot take on Dimmy becoming the coach. You're going to want to check that one out. If I knew how to make it appear here, I do, well, I guess I can't make anything appear here. But if I knew how to do the YouTube stuff and be like, bleh, I'd show a video here, but I don't actually know how to do that. If anybody wants to work for little to no money and help me with YouTube, that'd be cool. But I have little to no money to spend on you, and so we've got all these teams to really talk about, right? And the way we've been doing it, we've been putting them in the hat, and we've been jostling it around. So we've got a new hat here, not the Yankee hat, but we're still going to get it going. Obey Alliance jumping in the pile. New news. We may not see Pretty Prime at LAN. That's going to be a big deal. Team Rival, everybody's favorite Postman team. Armada, the other people from the SML that aren't WoWy. Luminosity, Weekend's got a big head. LATAM, NocTURNs. CLG, baby. Get on my level. Will be Southeast Asia. SK Gaming, I guess I have to put them in here. Athletico, also, I guess I have to put them in here as they're from Australia. Trifecta. A lot of people be really high on these guys. Mouse. We'll see how Mouse do. Anyway, Jocelyn. I should get like a song. Alright, that's my song. Alright, we got LATAM. Latin America. These other guys will sit. I want to wear my hat again, so we're going to put them on the floor. There we go. Alright, so we've got, and I've been cheeky, and I already wrote NocTURNs up here. But so LATAM, Latin America, these guys are in an interesting spot. So the way Latin America works is different than the other international regions. The way all the international regions work is there's teams of 4, and they play amongst themselves. Number 1 team, they go to, like, usually there's a regional championship, and the number 1 team comes here and plays, right? Latin America is different. We split it into 2 regions. I don't know why. That's just what the Smite Pro League does. And the 2 regions play like a baby tournament just between themselves to find out who will be the representative of Latin America. Latin America North and Latin America South, one of which is represented by Loto Gaming. The other one is represented by NocTURNs. So we'll start talking about Loto because I don't expect to really talk about them much. You've got Cheetah in the solo lane, Hardcore in the jungle, Spreen in the middle lane, Beroni in the hunter role, and Huncho Jack in the support position. You like how I tried to do some of those accents. Anyway, a lot of these players are Mexican. I don't know why they don't play in North America, but I guess that's more Spanish-speaking world. And Solo and Jungle are Colombian. Cool. Who really cares where they're from? I guess if you're proud of it, but I don't really care as far as, like, you're a player, you're a player. Across the way, their opposition is going to be NocTURNs. This team you should all well know. Nozix, Beltway, neither of those 2 are playing. Get shit on. Realistically, Beltway, the solo laner, was probably one of their best players. He's being replaced by Daylon, who has played at a high level before. Smitero, which is, in my opinion, the best player on NocTURNs, is still here. So that's certainly a nice look. Leon is going to be their mid laner. He's taking the spot as Nozix because Nozix is also retired over in August. Zion 6 is going to be playing Hunter, and Noitu Lover is in the support role. This team is supposed to win. This team is expected to win versus Loto Gaming. Side note, I guess all of them are from Argentina except for Zion 6. He's from Chile. Loto Gaming, they made it instead of Why So Serial. There's a reason that you know NocTURN's name and not really the other guys around the Latin American scene is because Why So Serial lose to NocTURNs every time. Loto Gaming happened to beat out Why So Serial this time, and for my money, they're going to lose to NocTURNs once again. NocTURNs is actually a decent team. I'm kind of upset the Beltway lost, or Beltway left, rather, I think. Sorry about that. I realistically think that NocTURNs had a chance that going up in the placement round, their first opposition is LG, and I realistically think that had NocTURNs come here with Nozix and Beltway, they could have beat LG. They've already beat Weekend once, right? This is a squad that can do it. And unfortunately, the players just kind of left one split too soon. I would have loved to see Beltway and Nozix come through with NocTURNs at their full strength, and I think realistically that they might have been able to beat Luminosity. Obey with Pretty Prime, there's no chance, I'm sorry, but without Pretty Prime, there's a conversation. So let's do Loto justice and say that there's a competition. NocTURNs wins. That's why we're talking about them in the bracket. Now, if Loto wins, all of my analysis is moot, and who cares? But I am definitely putting my money on NocTURNs. So NocTURNs versus Luminosity, like I said, I think that this is a team that can realistically stretch it to 3 games. Gino playing over the middle lane, inbound in the support position is a console league transfer. I don't mean to knock the skill level of console league, as inbound is, in my opinion, a phenomenal player and also a world champion of that league. I do think that he is a step behind some of the other LG guys. The team made this change very late in the regular season, so the amount of time to really bulk up is not really there. So I think that LATAM, specifically NocTURNs, have a realistic chance against Luminosity. I will say that I will say almost definitively that this set goes to 3 games. And I might even say that nobody else seems to agree with me, but I see a world where NocTURNs beats Luminosity in 3 games. I do. I really do. And that's not as big of a knock at LG as people think. I legitimately think NocTURNs have a shot. They've been the most advanced international team for a while now. And I think that this is a squad that can continue that investment if they had Beltway and Nozix. Now with Beltway and Nozix to the wayside, I don't know how well Daylon and Leanne are going to do. I'm kind of upset. So I think this is a team, even with Daylon and Leanne, I think this is a team that still can try to find a game from Luminosity, but I just don't have faith. I just don't have faith in their ability to continue past that, unfortunately. I would love to see it. I would love to see it for Smite Taro. He's been here for a long-ass time. But I realistically, I just don't see them beating Luminosity without Beltway and Nozix. And if they do, there's no way that they go ahead and beat Obey Alliance, even without Obey having Pretty Prime. NocTURNs are a fun team, and I really and truly hope they give me one of their cool orange and black jackets. But realistically speaking, I just don't think that the future is bright for LATAM. I mean NocTURNs. I mean LATAM. Let's be real, it's NocTURNs. I apologize to Loto Gaming. I sincerely do. But that's what you get on my show. You get brutal honesty. Sorry, folks. If Loto wins, If Loto wins, I'll do something ridiculous, but I won't say what because then I'll be held to it. So, that's it for NocTURNs. Tune in more. We've got more teams to go. So make sure you watch it. Shit, I need those. Fuck. Boom, boom,